You're running paid ads, but you're not getting the results that you want. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the difference between the campaigns that crush and the campaigns that flop. Personally, last year I spent about $80,000 on paid ads, and to date, which is about the first quarter of 2026, we've already spent about $40,000, which comes out to about $13,000 a month. But it's not just me, it's also my clients. And typically when they come to me, it's because they are running paid ads and it is not working. And every time we implement something that I call the bamboo principle, we're able to turn those losers into winners. So to illustrate this, let me tell you a quick story. There were two neighbors who lived next to each other, and they wanted to both grow a bamboo garden in their backyard. So what did they decide to do? They both decided to plant and water it every single day. Well, after the first month, neighbor one saw that there was nothing happening and convinced himself that there was something wrong with the bamboo. So what did he do? Well, he took a shovel, dug up everything, got new seeds, and planted it. Neighbor two continued to water it every single day. Now, the next month, same thing. They're watering it, and neighbor one again sees nothing happening. So he goes, decides to dig it up, right? Plant a new batch, but this time he decides to use some heavy duty fertilizer because he thinks that it needs an extra little pizzazz to make it grow. Not only that, but he gets some extra gizmos. That way he can make sure to get it to grow. And it continues to go on like this month after month after month. Neighbor one digs it up or finds some new contraption that he thinks is going to make all the difference in growing his bamboo. Neighbor two continues to go out day after day and continue watering. And on month 12, neighbor one walks out to see neighbor two's bamboo a foot off the ground. And every single day after that, it grows 6 inches to a foot every single day. After about a week, he goes over to neighbor two and he asks, "What did you do? How did you get this thing to grow?" Neighbor two chuckled and replied, he said, "Well, what you didn't realize is that every single day, the bamboo was growing its roots. Every single day, the bamboo was growing its roots underground, and it was creating a giant root system going deeper and wider and deeper and wider every single day. So that when it came time for the bamboo to actually grow 12 months later, it had a deep enough system to be able to take all those nutrients and shoot up 6 inches to 12 inches every single day." He said, "The mistake that you made was you kept digging it up thinking there was something wrong with it." And if your paid ads are not working, maybe you're getting leads, but the leads aren't converting or they're not showing, or maybe you're just not getting leads yet, a lot of the time it's not going back and changing this and starting over with this and doing new creative. But instead, on the backside, right, you need to have some kind of content in place so you have that deep root system, right? Because what's happening a lot of the times is people will throw up a 60-second ad or a picture, and they'll expect that ad to sell the high ticket program for them. But the problem with that is that they don't have a deep root system. So the prospect or the lead doesn't have a chance to actually grow because they don't have a deep root system, right? They don't have any content on the back end to actually nurture that lead and get them to know, like, and trust you before they hop on the call. So a lot of the times you hear the debate, oh, do you need paid ads? Do you need content? And the truth is that you need both. Because if you don't have content, it's like not having a root system and going to run your paid ads, okay? But then if you only have content, then unfortunately you don't have like any water really going to actually help it, right? Or it's like not having water or not having sunlight, right? The bamboo still needs those things to grow, even if it has its roots in the ground. So you need both in order to work, not one or the other. And if your paid ads are not working, then try adding the bamboo principle and watch your ads start to produce some results.